Well, I just looked across at the table near the big screen, and Gareth was eating something. And the next minute, he's lagging on the actual match table. So we're underway, fellas. And obviously, Jack's won the lag and has chosen to break. Race to 8 still. Blackball singles semi-final. Jack to break.
Oh, look at this. Today.
He didn't have his chopper out, did he?
Ball down.
Oh, not that
I went, what are you on about? He went, if you taking them off me? No. Oh my God.
Why would I let him back to you?
I feel like that. I'll tell you what he wants when he works from work. It's just him. His mum walks up and says, what are you doing? He goes, why are you Sharon? But we're still asleep.
You climbed over dogs and everything to get into the room.
Well, there's nothing easy here. I think I'm assuming that Jack's going to try and play the yellow off the red to clear the bag for the other yellow. He's got it, you know. He's got it. I'd love a coffee, please. Be fantastic. Thank you. Now, he just has to be careful because he will be making contact with these reds. He'll want to hit the right-hand side. There you go. Nothing wrong with that. Black ball rules, all good. As great as this, you've not got time to discuss the shot before the lads are taking it. And that's just enough to cut into that centre. He could choose to take it bottom left, but I don't think he will. I think he'll play this into the centre. And it's not hard enough. Well, not hard enough means a foul. And Gareth picks the white ball up. Don't blame him. Plays the plan. He's maybe played it a little heavy, but I'm not going to tell him that. Thank you, Charlotte.
quick. Cheers.
No! What? Well, he's disgusted with that. Pushed the black away, conceded the frame. Yes, he'll want to forget that. Probably thinking about his supper still.
Alright. Lucky boy. Are you awake or you? Yeah, you are. I think. Your eyes are open. I can't believe you. I can't believe you had your chopper out and Gary and Sharon's bed.
Let's get smashed.
Go for it, mate.
Right, I'll see you whenever.
Are you away, mate? Thanks, pal. Cheers, thank you.
Yeah, see you later.
Have a good day.
Cheers, have fun.
See you later. See you later.
Take care. See you later.
I did wonder though when you walked in why Sharon went like that.
But you know when you can't remember it, it's like that. Charlie's like, oh, piss me.
It's an East End Park thing, you won't understand.
What, back with you, Phil? just sorted out a few tournament things while Daz were networking, you know. I updated Facebook, updated.
Who did the OCD change to the name of the competition?
Me. Perfect.
Lowercase s.
Ooh,
Ooh, now I've pointed
realise
that.
that.
You're not going to like that, are you? You're not going to like
dear.
that now I've pointed that one out.
No.
It's all good, is this? Black in the same bag for me.
This would be a tricky black for you, alright.
It would.
Queuing over a red. It'd be like a tap in for him.
We'd be absolutely gutted, wouldn't we? But
One
no,
all.
it's
This is,
one apiece.
Wow. This is just sensational. Absolutely. Loving the standard of this event today. Every stream game really has just been brilliant, hasn't it? Well, we've now been commentating on this, Phil, for, well, best part of 11 hours.
11 hours.
And it's not felt like that at all.
No, it's been thoroughly enjoyable, hasn't it? The standard's good, quality's good, and we haven't had to say, oh, he's missed a million times. In a million different ways.
Yeah.
Table 4, Mucky Same, Josh McManus, that's Josh McManus, Mucky Same, table 4.
Someone's getting giddy there.
Daz. Hold two phones. Daz, is he a drug dealer?
Yep. Look at that. He ain't even listening to you. He can't believe he don't understand it.
Daz is looking confused. It's his standard look.
It's a phone call.
You don't get phone calls on mobile phones anymore, do you? I can't remember actually last time I used mine to actually make or receive a call.
Well, I just went to phone a taxi for tomorrow morning because I'm away to Ireland to work next week, and
right.
I've had to use an app to do it with. Never mind that human contact and talking to someone.
Don't worry about that. What, are you actually doing some work next week? Phil?
Steady on.
Yeah.
I'm training. Belfast all week.
I bet you're staying in the Europa, aren't you?
No jury's in.
Really?
You what?
I thought the Europa was the only hotel in Belfast. Everybody seems to stay there. Most bombed hotel in the world.
It's next to it actually, so it's one street away from there.
Is it? Right.
Yep.
We did a thing in Belfast where we did security sweeps on our offices. So we'd go into our offices in middle of the night and look for data security infringements and things like that. We went into Custom House in Belfast, and the building manager met us and said, just before he left us to it, he said, "You do realise this is the most haunted building in Ireland, don't you?" And I thought, you really didn't need to tell me that, pal.
Yeah, thanks.
And walking around in the middle of the night in this building, and all sorts of noises going off and stuff like that. It was an experience. And I don't really believe in ghosts, but I must admit I ran down one corridor because it was in pitch black. It was in pitch darkness, and I literally ran down the corridor to get to somewhere with a light on. Look at that. Absolutely perfect. Yes, thank you, Paul. Paul says Paul Camplin said the pool today has been fantastic. Shows how your comps are attracting the best players. We've talked to a few players about a potential really big event, a sort of £100 a man event, and I think we got some quite positive feedback, Daz. They were all saying, yep, get it on. So we'll definitely look into that and get a £100 a man job. You know, if you get £100 a man, 32 players, you've obviously got a massive prize pot then. £3,200. Probably, I would suggest over a weekend, Des.
Thanks. Cheers. Appreciate
Or one day.
All the best. Safe journey, yeah?
Cheers, mate. Well, he's left for double.
Well, it's on. And get the white ball out of the way. This definitely comes back into that bottom
again,
centre.
Tapping for him, this.
Oh.
Well.
Well, he clipped the red.
Well. Stefan did enter Kirk. He got beaten in the first round by Lee Anderson. Bit of an unlucky draw for him. There's been some real heavyweight clashes throughout the day. It's just been impossible, really, to choose what goes on the stream.
Yeah, but we like situations like that, don't we?
Oh, yeah, it's a nice dilemma to have.
It's lovely.
You know, and that's why if we can sort of get multiple stream tables going, that's something that we're going to look for in the future. And then the fans can choose.
Commentating is a problem, Bucky. You know, you and I can only be spread so thinly.
Absolutely, and I've never.
You might be able to spread across a few more tables.
The only thing, you'd have to have single commentators, really, which takes away a little bit. It's hard to sit and commentate on a game on your own. You need to sort of bounce off somebody else.
Yeah, I think initially we're going to have the same commentary team versus multiple tables, and we switch between ourselves and we collect whichever table we're being reported on having a good match on.
Yep.
And then maybe later on single commentators. But you're right, it does take something away.
That was a good finish by Jack there. Got 2-1 up. Aidan Hughes Aidan went fairly deep in the event, I think. Did he go last 16? Can't think who beat him.
Was it Yasser? I think Yasser beat him.
Yasser, yeah.
Did you actually set the brake indicator right?
I didn't set it, to be honest.
Ah, okay.
I did a reset on the score, so does that?
Yeah, no, it just means
reset the brake indicator.
It does, but you have to indicate who's braking first. Then, otherwise, it just does it on next frame.
Must have been you, Phil.
No, I came back to it like this. Someone put semi-final in lowercase as well.
I did that. I never touched the brake indicator though.
That's what I mean. You didn't set it. You have to set it after the lag. It can't decide.
No, yeah, I know that, but somebody must have clicked it.
Why?
Somebody's clicked it wrong because it was clicked. There was a tick in the box next to whoever's name, so somebody must have clicked it. And it weren't me. So that leaves you.
Or Daz.
Yeah, we'll blame Daz because he's not listening. Yeah, you can't. You're not even putting the colours on, Phil.
I am doing. I'm just making sure.
They are pros. This is the current world champion against the world champion the year before him.
Correct. Yes. A very, very high standard semi.
Absolutely. It's looking like Jack's going to take a 3-1 lead.
Gareth being the current. Well, it's another one from another quick one from Jack. 3-1.
Got the stream on from Tom Barley and Shane Webster, live from Showman's. That's funny how we're using that camera, isn't it, Phil?
Yeah, that is an unusual angle.
It seems to be emulating ours. 13-9 currently to Tom. It's a £6,000 pot. I do believe it was meant to be a £10,000 pot, but Shane turned up 2k light.
Well, eventually them yellows did fall. And Jack will stay at the table. He would prefer an easier next ball, I think.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, he's just going to... he's just played a containing shot.
So is it touching? They haven't quite decided yet.
Is Phil required?
No, I think they've agreed.
Well, I think both players have sort of realised the importance of being on the yellows here. That's why they're fudging around at the top of the table.
Yeah.
Has he left a yellow into the middle? Don't think so.
No.
Gary, the other semi-final is between Yasser Hussain and Matt Brayley, and it's currently 1-1. Oh, Phil. Tell you what.
It's flicking about too much, mate.
Sorry?
There's too much happening. There's too much going on. Oh, no, that's possibly left.
I like how you edged your bets there. That's possibly
For
left.
us, it wouldn't be. But we are talking two professionals here.
Josh McManus still involved at this late stage. He's playing in the plate on the next table. Looking very studious.
Right up to the point of contact with the white ball.
Whoops, didn't see what happened then.
Well, you've stayed with it, mate, although you're yawning. I thought you'd have been asleep about 4.
Well, I've kept dropping hints for Daz to send me home. He is TD, so he does have
He knows exactly how you are, and
he can send me home.
and
but
the
he
fact that you're struggling, and he couldn't care less.
it's not very nice, is it?
I thought they were out at 5 o'clock last night on lunch.
He says it's all self-inflicted, and he has no sympathy.
It is.
Every time there's a tournament, Buff comes in battered.
Yeah. I do like my Friday nights out. It's been a bit stressful at work recently. There's been a lot on.
Yeah.
Believe it or not.
Let's go.
A good,
I've
a
actually
good
had to
day or
go
so
in, yeah.
a week.
So yeah, I've been enjoying letting my hair down on a Friday. Anybody on the chat know what's going on at Morley? What the score is between Sam and Patch? Let us know, please, if you will, if you know the score. Thank you.
I was looking at a plant there. If he can stun the white ball where the red is, can he make a plant out of those two? Or is there any point he could push the white ball through and just... No, he's looking at it. He's looking. I'm alright at the moment, thank you.
Logan, can I have a black currant and soda, please? Chilies. Please, love, yeah. Well, he nearly missed Drenfield. That would have been something to write about in the Sunday papers.
Gary says, do they not stream at Morley anymore?
No.
No, not regularly. They have had people in to stream for them on the odd occasion, but tonight's match is definitely not streamed. Unless someone's going live on Facebook.
I think Patchett was winning earlier, wasn't he? I can't remember what score though. $13.10 at Showman's, 13.10 to Tom Barley over Shane Webster.
Oh, it's a
That's
good
a
shot.
great shot from Gareth.
That's lovely, is that?
The standard here, I know we keep saying it, but it's worth repeating. Just absolutely incredible. So good.
I'm not even going to say single chance because sometimes it's less than that.
Well,
you only get half chances. You don't even get a full chance.
you look at the table sometimes and you just think, nah, nothing on here. And then all of a sudden,
It's gone.
they've cleared up. It's like, and made it look like shelling peas. Three, 2. Excellent stuff, this. Shame it's only a race to 8 because I could watch this all night. Got the boxing on in the other room. I'm not sure whether young Josh Warrington's on yet. Don't think he will be. No, it'll be probably another hour before Josh is on.
Yeah, I think so. It's a little early for that, isn't it?
Very good Leeds fighter is Josh.
Yasser against Mats, 1-1. Tommy against Matt Schofield, 2-0 up. Well, the white ball was destined for that top centre.
I'm not sure it was hard enough, Phil.
The yellows are all there, aren't they? Even that yellow nearest the red goes in that top centre. You know, on the bulk line there.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
really they're on, aren't they? So you take this one bottom right to get you on them, and you're away.
Yeah, Jack will be fancying these. Yeah, that's what he's tried to do. He's tried to get on there. Cheers, Lugs.
I think that yellow even goes bottom. Top left-hand corner. It's just because I was just about to change the camera.
Yeah, he'll take it long, I think. I think he'll... maybe he won't. I'm not sure it passes the red now. It's amazing, isn't it, how you get the different camera angles and it looks completely different.
He just covered the shot and I can't...
Well, we should see whether it goes.
Well, he's taken it to the centre. And he's
Good
got
shot.
it. It's gone nicely into the centre.
Yes, Liam, Matt Brealey is playing in the other semi-final at the moment. He's 1-1 with Yasser Hussain. Such a consistent player, isn't he, Matt Brealey?
He is, isn't he? He is a robot.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Yeah, no, we won't even hear it, it's fine. Well, yeah, you can have it normal volume as well, you're okay. It won't come through here.
It's a great shot from Jack. Did we get a trophy for the winner? TD does. What? Trophy for the winner?
He's engraving it at the moment.
They ain't bothered about a trophy, either. They just want the cash. That's not perfect.
No, it's okay. You can drag it across to the cush. Nice and easy.
Great shot.
Well,
yeah, that's why.
Well, me, you or I will be doubling that one. Never mind that cut.
Liam says that Matt's possibly the most natural player I've seen. I've got to say, I actually disagree with that, Liam.
Oh, that's what we like.
I don't,
Controversy.
I don't think he's natural at all. I think he's quite mechanical. You know, we call him the robot, and I think he is quite mechanical the way he plays. But I suppose it's what you deem as natural, really. You know, I see somebody like Melling, and I think he's natural. But somebody like Matt, to me, looks quite mechanical, and that's not it's not a criticism. It's just how I think he looks to me. So fine player, though, absolutely stupendous player. And we might very well be seeing him in the final, but Yasser Hussain will have something to say about that, I'm sure. So Jack missed a cut down the rail. I think Gareth's looking to see if the red passes a yellow.
No, I think I think he bumped this out, And as long as you've stopped the, well, he didn't do. He was. I'm sure he was hoping he would stop the
up
easy,
and down.
easy up and down. But it's also now he's come that far out with the white. It's reasonably easy off the other cush.
Yeah, I think Gareth will be a little bit disappointed in that shot, but he's missed it.
Not only that,
And he wasn't happy at all, and he's moved a bad red out.
the reds come across.
Yeah.
All the reds are there.
Well, this is 3-all, isn't it, Phil? 3-all. I've called it.
You've called it now.
Move the scoreboard on and let's crack on.
Yeah. John Virgo has deemed it's going to be 3-all.
He might even choose to pick the white up here and work his way down. No, he don't have to. He's not interested in that.
He's having none of that picking up like.
It's not a great shot. Yeah, and a little... Just sort of clenched his fist there. He wasn't right happy with that. Yeah, I think Gary has called it well about Matt Brealey. Clinical. I think that's a great word to use for him. No, Liam, you're absolutely right. I couldn't agree more. He doesn't. He reminds me of Mick Hill in many ways. Mick Hill never does anything spectacular because he doesn't have to. And Matt's very much out of that mould. Never does anything spectacular because his white ball is just so good. Yep, couldn't agree more with you. I'm certainly not. I sort of the natural description. I wouldn't sort of call him natural. That's the thing. But I'm certainly not disagreeing with you about his talent. Absolutely superb, and he could very well be playing the winner of this match in the final, and they won't fancy playing him. If Matt brings his A game, he can beat anyone.
There's one thing he won't give up. Matt doesn't know when he's beaten, neither does he. He just plods on, does.
Oh, absolutely.
Which is great, because that's half the problem with this game. You're thinking about your previous one, aren't you, where you went wrong, what could have happened, and you don't let go of it.
Well, that's another thing about Matt. He's mentally very, very strong. You never really see his expression change. And he's just played an absolute monster shot. He's unlucky. Played a monster shot to... is he unlucky? He might be okay.
We can't. We can see the table, but we can't tell the angle from here.
He's played a monster shot to get his bad ball out, and he's not sat great on it, but he's got a shot. Oh, no, he's okay.
Not only that, he's spotted it, and he's on the black.
Nailed it on the black, so he's about to take a lead.
Matt goes 2-1 up against Yasser.
Yep. Back to this game, which is absolutely brilliant.
A pair of yellows are down.
Yep. Gary, I'm liking your adjective work tonight. Gifted. Rather than he's definitely gifted, he's definitely clinical. No doubt about it. Liam saying he'd love to see Matt versus Jack in the final. Yep. Well, I think any combination of the four players in the semis is going to provide us with a spectacular final.
He's superb, isn't he? What a lineup that is. I'm glad I'm a neutral, really, because obviously people are rooting for their own at home.
Yeah, absolutely.
But from a neutral point of view, we just want to see a great pool, and you can't miss it, can you? It's superb. Has he come up a little bit too far, we say? We ask. Not if this yellow slides by into that top left-hand corner. No, it did. It's okay.
Can you see the yellow to the middle?
Doesn't really need to. He's got the one bottom left.
He's got the bottom, yeah.
And that yellow in the centre, more or less where the blue would be, goes in, multiple pockets. It's the black, really, isn't it?
The black's a tricky one, Phil. Yep.
He's got to do something with that at some point. Can he leave a nice angle on this one? Bottom left-hand corner to put the yellow into the top right-hand corner and then go on into black.
It looks like were you trying to get into it there?
Can he do it now? What's the angle on that into the bottom right-hand corner? Drag it across into the black. He can still play the yellow into the top right now as we're viewing.
Well, looks like that's what he's playing the way he's cueing it, Phil. Yeah, he tried it.
He did try that, and is he gonna be?
Well, he can play it with running right hand side.
Yeah, he just got to do it all in the same shot now, though, hasn't he?
Yep. Yeah, obviously he'd prefer not to be in this situation, but let's see what sort of a fist he makes of it. Yeah, he's tried to get into it, but no joy. Well, he tried multiple times to get into that black. Missed it every time. And Gareth Hibbott, I'm sure, will be furiously chalking his cue right now. Because those reds are beautiful, aren't they? And I just can't find a way that Jack can get out of his snooker and pot the black.
No, and if he does get out of the snooker and hit the black, then that's Gareth's only bad red.
Yep.
You know, freed. So there you go, look.
Great effort.
And it's a good attempt to try and get the black moving, isn't it? That's a
Brilliant effort, that.
a fair old effort. But of course now Gareth doesn't have a bad red.
No, these are absolutely nailed on, aren't they? Surely.
Training balls, really.
Yep.
Those four grouped around the centre bag there.
Absolutely nailed on.
Andy Patchett was losing 8-7, says Chris. Chris Langdale.
All right, thanks, Chris.
You're right, Liam. We're all in for a treat, aren't we? Regardless of who gets through.
Although having said that, don't be surprised if they split the pot and don't bother playing. I can't see that though, because I think the winner of this game will, no disrespect to Yasser or Matt, they will think themselves as favourite for the final. So I can't see if it would be a split pot situation.
No, it's to play for, I think.
Yeah.
Well, 4-3.
Yeah, like you say, that was more or less a training ground run out for Gareth.
Yeah, the only difficult red was actually moved by Jack, wasn't it, when he hit the black?
Yeah, obviously Jack had no choice. He just had to. It was a great shot to hit the black in the first place, but it was a great shot to get the black moving, like you said, Phil. But you just hope it flies into a pocket somewhere. It didn't, and Gareth took him out clinically.
Matt Braley 3-1 up now against Yass. And it's currently 1-1 against Mucky and Josh. Table 4.
Is it 3-1?
Yeah, it's only we haven't done an update on that.
All right, and I'm looking at the wrong one on there. Yeah. Liam, if I picked him at the start of the day, so I'm not going to change my mind. I think you're looking at the winner right now on your screen.
You mean the guy playing the shot? Because obviously there's a...
Liam's going for Matt Braley as a winner. What does anybody else think on the chat? What do you think, Phil?
You can never say no to Matt, can you? But I tend to agree. I like the way Gareth's playing today. That's no disrespect to Jack or Yasser, so God knows. But if you are asking me to come off the fence, I would. I'll go Gareth.
Yeah, I think so. Yasser's not really getting a mention because he's 3-1 down to Matt, but you know, when Yasser gets going, he's quite a force.
Oh, it could be 3-all in the blink of an eye, could that game?
8-ball pool watcher, says Gareth. So it's looking like Gareth's favourite with the punters.
You said that the wrong way round, but I think the guys understood you out there.
Oh yeah, 8 pool watcher.
No, you said 8-ball pool watcher, says Gareth. But we knew you meant the other way around. Gary says he can't back against the current world champ.
Mm-hmm. Certainly looking like Gareth is a favourite with the punters. He's a favourite with the 2 commentators here. So that means Jack will win this game.
We haven't done very well at predicting stuff, have we, today, neither?
No, well,
you've been extremely consistent, though.
The amount of times I've said that's missing, that's in, and it's done exactly the opposite.
Yeah.
Lloyd Cars is going for Jack.
Here he is, look. Well, he's coming to join us after his supper. Gary's definitely edging his bets now.
Gary's named all 4 of the semi-finalists, aren't he? Then?
Yeah. He'll say something about Yasser in a second. Kevin asks, is Matt a pro?
No. He's certainly of that standard, but he's not a pro as far as I know, Phil.
I don't think he is, mate. I think he's an amateur.
I think he's got a real job.
I think he probably earns more. Keep it, retaining his amateur status.
Yeah, absolutely. He's running into balls. It's perfect.
Oh, I like
Great
that.
Shot.
Nicely done.
That's the way it's been going for Gareth today.
See, I'm sure we'd be there trying to break Black out. Gareth will just be playing down onto it.
I think he might be running into it here, Phil. He is. Yeah, good shot.
No, well, he's okay.
Well, update from Morley. He's at patch 11, Sam 11. What's it to, Chris?
Is that 21? The patch it Hurst match?
Look at that. Frighteningly good standard. Gareth takes a 5-3 lead. It's a race to 8. Gareth just needs 3 frames.
Where is Das? He might need to the toilet. Yeah, he won't be 2 minutes. Yeah. Thank you. Well, I'm surprised the tournament director
Yeah.
missing.
Tournament director's vacated his post again. He loves a walkabout, does Daz. Done about 37,000 steps today, as Daz.
It's all on his phone.
He's networking again.
Mingling.
Stefan Rasides just said patch it and me again on 3rd of September at 147 Sports Bar. Okay, is that one that's already been arranged, Stefan, or are you asking the question, or?
Well, unless that's what he's talking. That's where Daz is. Maybe he's outside discussing that. Is Daz?
283.
He's here, Daz. Look, he's back.
I was sorting out his Chinese. Good lad. Oh yeah. I know it's gone off.
Kevin Butler says, Danny Butler, future world champ. Is that your son, Kevin? I think my dad said that about me when I was 15. Can't pot 4 balls in a row now.
If it is played at the 147, it will be streamed. Yes, it's arranged, Paul, says Steph, so that must be right, Daz. Oh, hang on a minute, Daz is checking his phone.
I'll be in Cornwall.
Special fried rice, please. Yeah, thanks.
You alright, Daz?
Yeah, I know I definitely want salt and oil chips.
Yeah.
Good craving all day, so chicken in okay, it's all
Fried rice.
please, yeah.
Well, as Mr. Buck goes off and deals with some of the results that are coming in, I've got Lee Anderson sitting beside me. Now then, Lee, how's it going?
Very good, thank you. Just been beat off Gareth in the last round.
Yes, but yeah, how do you feel you've been playing today? You were playing all right earlier on. I saw some of your earlier matches. Yeah, no, you're not happy. You're never happy, mate, are you? Never happy. It's not a... You play... It's not a bad attitude to have. Strive to be better all the time, Lee. I know you're probably a bit harsh on yourself. You've been playing some good stuff today.
Yeah, I need to practice a bit more. Don't practice enough.
Are you not doing it so much now?
No, don't play on the tour. I played Simon Fitzsimmons in a money match about 3 weeks ago. And put two weeks practice in for that, but apart from that, I don't really play local league, and that's about it.
Is that out of choice or work commitments or
just
falling out with the game a little bit?
Yeah, just not really too interested in playing a lot.
Wow.
Don't mind the odd tournament like this. A good field today, so
it was, wasn't it? I mean, it's been a brilliant field.
But
you only play Blackball, don't you?
I play World Rules in the local league that we play in.
Aye.
Not very good at it, but I try.
But you prefer these? These are your rules, aren't they?
100%.
Yeah.
Whoever prefers World Rules over Blackball needs shooting.
Well, we've found that as well over. I mean, we predominantly World Rules, or have been, but over the last year we've been changing. I mean, we've filled this 64 of attended today, and it's it wouldn't have been the same if it was a World Rules comp.
No, definitely not. It's just a far superior rule set. Far superior. It's I just don't like the way that World Rules are set out, and the way that you can benefit from somebody laying a good snooker and you just touch up behind a ball and
it's a big obstacle for quite a lot of people. Is this deliberate foul stuff?
It's not so much the deliberate foul. It's not so much the deliberate foul. It's just you don't have to be very good to play the game. You don't have to.
But you're right. If you get a good snooker and the other guy doesn't even have to get out of it, then what was the point of the good snooker?
What's Jack done there?
Well, that's laid up because the black roll back there.
Yeah, but yeah, you don't have to be imaginative with world rules and sort of figure out good shots and good ways of getting out of snookers and stuff, because you don't have to do it. You know, it's not for me, that game.
Gary Newell's there agreeing with you, mate.
Jack needs to pot this. Just graze the yellow on the way past.
Yeah. Oh, the white's in as well.
Unlucky.
Wow.
It's unlucky.
Harsh. But he did need to have a go at that because it was...
The problem was he had to hit it with a bit of pace, because it was no good just dropping it in, because he would have left himself snookered. So he had to hit it firm and...
Yeah, hope he didn't get a full contact on the red and came away up the cushion.
He's hit it too well, really. So it's looking like 6-3 to Gareth, which is good for me because we've done a deal. I like that.
Yeah, so we know which side you're landing on. Is that why you're hanging around, Lee?
Well, yeah, we were going to go. The plan was to shoot off, because I've got a mate that's playing a money match in Blackpool tonight. Danny Thompson's playing Craig Day.
Craig Day? Aye.
But as far as I can gather, I think it's over. I think Craig's already won. So went to get some food and then thought, well, might as well wait for it to get a bit later. Traffic dies down.
Yeah, I'm going to say it's
drive home.
10 o'clock, isn't it? You might as well.
Yeah.
Was that being streamed, that one?
No, it wasn't streamed. That was at Q's in Blackpool. Cowboys has recently took that over. So they're just finding their feet at the moment, and they're doing good things at the moment. This is wrong angle on this.
Yeah,
I think with the camera angle though, it's a little bit deceiving because it's off at an angle, and it's not actually above the table, is it?
No, it's off. So it's not directly over.
Yeah. So you're looking at it from an angle,
and that's why when we've got a few camera angles to choose from, and then it changes, then doesn't it? So
we'll be playing the black in the same pocket here. Not 6-3.
We're going 6-3 with this. There you go.
Yeah.
6-3.
Gareth's just his normal, consistent self.
Yeah. And on the other side, is it still? No, it's 3-2 now. Yasser's pulled that one back.
I've watched Yasser play today, and he's played some very good finishes that I've seen. I've not seen a lot of him play. I know him, but I've not really watched him play. And I watched a few of his games today, and he impressed me.
Yeah, he's very consistent, is Yasser. And again, it's his temperament thing. He's fantastic. He can, if he plays a bad shot, he can just let it go. Doesn't seem to bother him.
Not like me.
Well, we were saying earlier that that side of the game, it's as big as the ability, isn't it? The psychological. Can you let it go? Because we all play them, don't we? We all play the bad shots. It's how you deal with them when you do.
Yeah.
Huge break on him, Gareth. Gets right through the ball. And the white's off.
Yeah, only on the ones out there. These ones stay in, they just get tucked back into the wall. The ones in the front room, the charges come back.
Well, Jack's trying to develop him, and to be honest, he's gone all right there.
Yeah, he'll be taking yellows.
Harris there saying, "Look, I played enough against you, Lee."
Yeah, you was unlucky today, Harris. You should have won that game.
Did he have a black?
Yeah, he missed a black to win. He played a good shot before that. Played a really good shot, and forced a mistake out of me. But unfortunately, he had a long black to win the match and missed it. It wasn't easy, but the way he was potting balls today, I expected him to get it, but just got a little bit lucky at the crucial moment to get through. I played Simon Fitzsimmons in the quarterfinals. I managed to beat him after he beat me about 3 weeks ago for £6,000. So that was a nice little bit of redemption.
6k.
Yeah, I lost 23-22, and I was 16-8 up. And
what happened there? Good pool or
well, yeah, I went in off 5 times off the break from 16-9. I had a freaky white yellow off the table in one of the frames off the break. An object ball come off the table off the break, which was bizarre. And yeah, he got back into it. He went 20-18 up, first to 23, and then I went 22-20 up. And he won the last 3 frames. I snookered myself on the black to win 6 bags.
Oh God!
At 22-21.
Yeah, that's going to hurt as well, isn't it?
Yeah. So.
And how long was that ago? Just a couple of weeks, you said?
Yeah, it was about 3 weeks ago today, I think. Yeah. It was a good game. Good to be involved in, but obviously I'd like to have won.
Harris agrees there. Look, he says yes, he should have had that black. He says next time, pal. You're alright, mate, it's okay. They'll shut down anyway because they're only on limited time with the batteries. It'll be alright.
So, dry break from Jack.
Yeah, and a little messy.
Well, to be fair, he's only got 1 bad ball. He's only got 1 bad red. He's got to take reds because
he's got to take reds. Absolutely. Yeah, and
so he's going to try and disturb it after this shot. He'll play the plant, and he'll probably try and disturb it now. Screw on to the back of the yellow, push the red out, leave himself on the yellow, on the red. That's over there, he's looking at it now, look. So that's the shot he wants to play. You don't have to move the red far.
No, you just have to come into it.
He needs to come out towards the black.
Yep.
Leave himself on the other red.
Should be on the red anyway.
Like that. I think there's a gap there as well.
There is a gap because if I quickly flick over to the other camera, you'll be able to see there is. I think that goes. Ooh. Well, does it? I mean, to be fair, it could even go off that yellow. He's having a look now.
It's tight. It's tight.
We have a. No, that's not going to tell us much neither.
The pockets are quite generous though, so if it's one of them that skims off the knuckle.
Yeah, pocket pace, it'll take it, won't it?
Yeah, it might have to be his last ball though for the black, possibly. Failing that, he's going to have to play a very good positional shot. Even now, he could play it now, I suppose. Screw round.
Oh.
Whoa! Now then.
Oh dear.
Unexpected chance for Jack this. Wouldn't have expected him to miss that.
Only straight down. Plant to start with.
I think this yellow's going to squeeze toward. Oh, he's managed to keep it away, that's not bad.
I think that goes in the centre. I think he's alright. He can get through to that one.
He's just got to find good position now on the yellow, which is he's probably going to play on it now.
On the side cushion as we're looking.
The yellow. This, that's what he needed to get on that yellow.
He's got it. Yeah, that's right.
You have to get on your bad balls as early as possible. So he's done that now. Now it's probably the yellow along the top rail will be his last ball for the black now.
Well, he's got options now, hasn't he? He's after this yellow, the remaining 2 yellows going in either side of the table. Sorry, doesn't want to be too straight, and he isn't.
He's not bad, but he's got to play on it in one of the middles because both corner pockets are blocked, so he needs to inject a little bit of pace into this to get it out. And he should be all right. That was the problem. He's still got a thin snip, but he's running down the table. He might try and pot the red here.
Yeah, could use the red, couldn't he? Oh, has he gone past it?
That'll do.
It's fine. Gonna be 6-5. Or is it?
Oh, wow. Wowzers.
Having done all that? What? God, blimey.
Well,
okay.
I don't know what to put that down to. Tiredness, concentration. I mean, Jack's a very, very, very good player, so it's been a long day. Most of them have been here since before dinner time.
Yeah.
So, they've been at it most of the day, but there's no excuse for that, really. Sure. It's just a lack of concentration, really. And it could cost him the frame.
Could do. It'll hurt if it does, but he's got another chance.
Good.
We're looking at the Matt Braley and Yasser. Yeah, Matt Braley's currently 4-2 up. Yasser to break. Oh no. Well, there's another chance.
Well, I think the layout of this table suggests that he's got to lay a snooker now. He'll have to pop this one over the top and then come over, nudge the red over the middle pocket and lay a snooker, because as good as Gareth is, I don't think going for these is the right option.
No, I mean he can cross double this, can't he, and put it in the bottom centre as we're looking at the table. But
yeah, but there's
such a big risk.
Two tricky reds.
Yeah, although looking at the way he's lining that one up, he's going for it.
Balmy.
And now he's got this angle to drop onto. The one in the centre could well be easier than it looks. Just the
Possibly,
camera angle.
yeah, could be
if I flick onto that,
that has to be his last ball.
Yes.
But he can play it in such a way that if he doesn't, he can play it dead weight, and if it doesn't go in, he should get the snooker. But the way that Gareth's cueing the ball, I mean, he took out a finish against me, and it doesn't faze him taking balls down the rail. So I imagine he'll just screw south of the middle pocket now and play it. He'll just try and land straight and play it into the top right pocket.
Yeah. And that's what he's done. Not bothered about distance, not bothered about the fact. You see, the fact that's off the cushion for me, I would be reluctant to play that. But of course, he's down straight onto it.
It's just hampered by the black slightly, so it's a little bit of an issue.
No, it's not in. Oh dear. Yeah, and he's given that one to Jack. So, 6-5.
He hasn't.
Is there a plug?
What you have to make?
Charge it.
I think it's been moved down, isn't it? But is that the one?
Stop it on a USB on your computer if you can, please.
Yeah, it's usually connected in there. I wonder why it's disconnected.
Check, mate. People on the sting, aren't we? No respect.
Another dry break.
There's been a lot of those today, you know.
Yeah,
plenty of movement, but not really going down.
I think he'd be looking at reds here.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, there's not much in it really.
Danny says he hates players conceding the frames.
Shows what I know. He's took yellows. Yeah, there wasn't much in it. I think it was just this opening ball on.
Yeah, it's just the fact that there's not really a red on the cushion, was there? So
he's got that wrong. He wanted to be on that yellow.
It To the bottom centre as we're looking. Straighter.
No, he's played on the yellow to the bottom left, and then to come up the table because he wanted to clear this end and then go to the top end because the black goes in the middle. You see, so now he's travelling again. He's
Definitely travelling. Yeah, you're right.
He's got to go down the table now for this yellow down the bottom end. Like that. You can run off the top cushion now, I think. Doesn't want to be on the cushion with the white though. If he's on the cushion with the white, it just makes get position to the black tricky. So he wants an angle off the cushion.
Well,
you don't want that much angle.
It's come up a long way. Well, this isn't easy.
Just got to avoid the red now.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's done that good shot.
Well, he's back on track. It's going to be 6 apiece.
Next match on table 4. Play match race to 4. Jake Newlove, Josh McManus, Jake Newlove, table 4.
And it is 6-all. Who we're going for here then, Lee? At 6 apiece. Who's going to be the happier man?
Well, you have to favour Jack because he's got 2 breaks. So effectively, he is. He might not get 2 chances.
He's going to be the slight favourite, isn't he, because of that?
He's slight favourite because of that, yeah, in my eyes. They're both using break cues today.
Yeah. Do you use a break cue?
Well, I never used to, but I keep damaging my tip and my ferrule because it's really thin. So I've started with using one in the last year or so, and I don't seem to get the desired effect really. But
you're going to stick with it?
Yeah, there's a little bit of compromise really. I either keep playing with it and keep just messing my cue up, or
persevering with it until you get it
smaller and smaller. It's ridiculous. And he's got a good chance here.
Certainly has. Black's nicely in the middle of the table, isn't it? So there's no real issues. The one on the side cushion as we're looking at the table, that's not a problem neither.
Yeah, so it looks like that break's going to pay dividends to go 7-6 up.
Then there's the added pressure, he's already on the hill then, so Gareth really has to do something if that happens.
Might screw this yellow out here.
Is it kind? It is.
Could have gone wrong.
Well, he wasn't guaranteed anything, was he, if it had done?
No. He's played it well. Should just screw behind it here for the same pocket.
Same bag, yeah. Oh dear.
That's not good. You have to play it in the other bag now. Come round off 2 cushions.
Kill the ball at the same time and keep the yellow down to the bottom left-hand corner as we're viewing, and the black into the top centre. We'll see what goes on.
Shouldn't miss it. But
I don't think it's the missing, I think it's potentially the traffic with the white ball, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's just playing it with a little bit of bottom. It's a good shot.
He can do all sorts here. The black can go in whichever bag he prefers it to.
Wipes his feet.
He's there though. 7-6. Only requires the 1. breaking run showing the first one to Jack.
Wow.
Bucky. Just drop it. Thank you very much.
See you later.
Well, balls are in. What's going to end up at the top there? He'd love a nice red, wouldn't he?
Yeah, it's a little bit tricky though, I think. I think he's going to have to take yellows.
You can put this red on the bulk line into the bottom centre.
You think so? Oh, right, yeah, I'm looking at the other one. Yeah, he's off and running. Just needs one good positional shot for the red and the yellow together near the middle pocket.
Yeah, yeah.
That's a key to this frame, and if he can get anywhere down near the that's the angle that he's looking at now. Look, he wants to try and get the white down towards the yellow, which is south of the. He's going this way. That's a good shot.
Yeah, well done.
So you must probably see him just stun this in now and then play the other red next to the yellow long.
Long, yeah. He plays that long and he's good. He's all right. Not too much on the white ball. He can even use the yellow, can't he, to stop if he fancies it, or he can.
Yeah, depends
I don't
what sort
think
of angle he's got, because he doesn't want to. Because if he goes into the yellow and hits it full, he'll have the wrong angle on the next ball.
He's got to go, and it hasn't. Fortunately enough, he has still got a shot.
Yeah, he has got a shot.
Red top right hand corner. But that's not the ball he wanted.
Can he see this? Oh yeah, he can get through to this. It makes life easier.
Oh, he can. He's all right. He did just go far enough.
Yeah, I think that red just sneaks by to the bottom left as well. So
yeah, and as you say, he isn't going to be fazed by a long shot, is he?
no, he just wants to be straight on this. Any sort of angle can just make it just straight enough.
It's going all the way, is this one?
Yeah, 50 quid frame for me. For me, this.
Yeah, he's got it. Look, there we go. 7 apiece.
50 quid frame for me.
Oh. Scores on the other table. 5-3 to Matt Braley.
Matt's a good player.
And that has just happened now. They're breaking off as well, so that is a current score. Slightly behind this one.
Steady Eddie Matthew. No frills.
Yeah, it makes the game look really easy, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's a very good player.
Oh, white's been kicked in.
On and off.
Now look at those. Oh dear.
Yellows.
Yellows are just begging for it.
Yeah. You might see him pot the red here to just open up or move the red at least. Just there's one yellow that's tricky. So you might just see him clear this red and then
yeah, with his free table and his all the yellows are there. God, what a chance. Kevin Butler, don't forget the name, future champ. Says Daniel Corbett.
He's trying to find a way to move that yellow, I think. Could be wrong. He should be taking yellows.
Surely.
Yeah. I think because the cut on the he wants the white on the right hand side of the table to make the cut not as thin, because if he puts it to this more centrally, he's going to cannon the red on the cushion, which he doesn't want to do. Just because it just messes the. It's not so much you just don't like to move balls that don't need to be moved. Yeah,
correct.
Yeah, but he's not really got much choice, so. He's going another way about it. So he's going to have to play one good positional shot. And it's not so bad really, because the yellow that's at the bottom end of the table on the left, on the bottom cushion.
Yeah.
This one, yeah. He can roll that in and then play the yellow to the middle if needs be. So he's still going yellows. But he's just going to have to be a little bit more precise. So he could go in the gap now. He could roll.
Yes, he could. You're right.
He's going to go this way though.
But he's going to take it, and up and take this one in.
No, he's going to drop that one in. Can he hold though? That's the thing.
Can he come back for that? I think.
Yeah, it's a little bit tricky because he's queuing over as well.
Yeah.
He's played that well.
That'll do it. That'll do him.
Still needs one good positional shot though. Cannot afford to hit a ball coming through this gap now. If he flicks the yellow, he's in all sorts of trouble.
Yep. Yeah, he can spoil something if he makes contact.
He needs to avoid the yellow.
He has done, and it's dropped.
He has done. It's a good shot. Used all the pocket.
Bag for black.
I think the middle. I think it's quite easy to the middle. I think you'll see him screw off the cushion here. Yeah, if he leaves it short, he can run it off one cushion then. And he's left it very short. But it's good enough. Just have to check it up.
Yeah, that's it. He can do it. But you're right, it could have been easier.
Left it a bit thinner than he wanted.
No then.
50 quid black for me.
Don't tell him that. Oh, it's in, it's there.
Wipes his feet.
Never mind, it's in. 8-7.
So, Jack's a bit unlucky there, but the last 3 frames have all gone.
Good quality pool though.
Yeah.
You're right.
The 2 breaking dishes from 6-all. Jack's breaking dish and then Gareth breaking dish and then Jack's gone in off.
Yeah, that made a big difference.
Yeah.
Thanks very much, Lee, for that. That's been excellent.
Thank you very much.
And of course, Gareth now awaiting either Matt Braley or Yasser. So we will be back with you when we get a result from the other semi.